Okay, hi folks, this is me going to try the chapter 8 and 9 skip, but without going into the Forgotten Parkway at all. Okay, so Aerith has died to set up the infinite fleeing glitch, so we now need to kill Cloud. Okay, so Cloud's now running away. I need to get up to half ATB, and then I will ATB boost. I can now use a Phoenix down on Aerith, and I will switch back to her to get her to catch up a wee bit, because I need her for this next part or it just doesn't seem to be stable. And there's Cloud, so as soon as I see Cloud running back, that's when I switch back to Cloud and start running away. And Aerith should now keep up with us. So in order to confirm the glitches in this chapter work, we're having to play it right through to chapter completion, because there appears to be a soft lock that's happening where when we come out of the dance sequence, you see Cloud in his dress but with a sword on his back. And if that happens, you're unable to talk to Cloud to continue the chapter. Now unfortunately that's a good wee while after we thought the glitches were finished. So we're having to test this a bit more extensively. So next up is we need to skip this load sequence. So I'm going to focus thrust through this. So there's focus thrust, we switch to Aerith. We're through the barrier, switch back to Cloud. And if we run straight ahead there, the TV scenes cutscene kicks in. So we run to the right here, and Aerith's cutscene with that guy will kick in instead, allowing us to just keep running straight past here. And this is where we would normally be entering chapter 9. So at this point is where I would split to say that my chapter 8 is over, because in theory that would have been us exiting chapter 8. Now Aerith is now currently miles behind us, and we need her again for the next part, because we need to do another focus thrust to go through another video that we need to skip, which is just as we approach Chocobo Sam. Now, as we're running down here, she's still miles behind, but this game likes to teleport characters to you when you're far enough away from them, when you switch to them. We use it a lot in chapter 1 to bring Barrett up to the top floor. And so I've ran this route now, 15-20 times I think, over the last few days trying to test. And I find it most consistent to switch to Aerith just beside this couple here. So I switch and she immediately appears right beside me. If I switch in other places, she still ends up a wee bit behind me, or if I switch much past them, she will still appear back there, and then she's too far behind me for this next section. So there you can see she's still there, she's still behind us, and we need her to be there. So we need to do another focus thrust skip coming up, and it's just on the left up here as we approach the Chocobo Sam area. So I'm going to go around here, through here, focus thrust, switch to Aerith, we're through, switch back to Cloud. And so Chocobo Sam's not there, and we kind of need him to be. Or well, Chocobo Sam's lackey. Now we're through a wee warning barrier there. At the point I'm through that warning barrier is when I'm going to now kill off the bad guys. So there they're done, so I can now run at full speed again. So yep, when you get through that wee warning sign, when you get beside the road signs on your left, you can immediately kill off the bad guys. And that gets you full running speed back for this next section. Now, when we get here, we normally run into the Forgotten Parkway. Now earlier on I did a test of this where I didn't run into the Forgotten Parkway, I ran over the tyres. So I'm going to run over the tyres and just turn around and go back. So my run earlier, actually, I'll tell the truth, I went over the tyres and then I went down the slide. I don't know which one of the two it is that's going to potentially be the trigger that works, or maybe the trigger that works is actually just being in the park. I will need to do a few more runs to test that. But for now we're going to run all the way back. Now we're going to get a warning barrier as we come back towards this area. But we just run through this one, we don't need to do any barrier skips. And we talk to Stablehand. Stablehand, that's his name. That was a glorious name, Square. You could have given him a nicer name. Chocobo Sams lackey. I like that better.
So, this girl. Well, she's...
So, I run New Game Plus, so I'll be picking all my options for it to make sure we get Madam M's quests.
So where can we find... What do you do? What you got?
Maybe we'll have better luck in town. Let's check it out.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, we no longer have Aerith while doing this, constantly asking us for a high five. As cute as it was, and it led to some really funny moments, where you were able, especially when you controlled Aerith, when Cloud was kind of spaced out after Madam M's massage, you got to do some weird things by just waving her hand about, like Cloud looked like a space cadet, so you were trying to wake him up. Or when Madam M happened to lean forward into Cloud, it could look like you could, you know, well, you were smacking Madam M's arse, basically. So it was quite funny. It was a funny glitch, but we're speedrunners. If we can save time, we're going to save time.
We're looking for some. Let me guess. Yeah. So people can't just.
How about me then?
Maybe.
You know Leslie?
Excuse?
Kind of cute, snug.
Come on.
Do you have any idea? Aerith.
Seriously?
Cloud?
Denied.
And who can give it?
The trio. First. And then there's Madam. Last but not least, they're an eccentric.
Duly noted. Thanks for the info.
Yes. Hey, mister.
So weird.
What were you thinking? Stupid. Crawl into a
Not
hole.
you.
Wait, here's a.
Huh?
Pretty please.
Why not?
Really?
Sure.
Next time we'll be.
You want in?
How can you be so?
Damn, you really?
Sure do.
Wasn't supposed to go down like
the place?
this.
Think so.
Just wanted to see Andrea.
Let me handle this.
And why would I?
I'm not really sure.
You're a man of many.
It was like, hey, are you nervous too? Oh gosh, come on, old man. Shit.
Cloud?
I just picked the wrong massage.
How was it?
I think I may be about to unfortunately get Sam's quests.
You
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
You're acting weird, Cloud.
I am?
Really weird.
Think you'll make a habit of it? All right then. I think I've seen everything I need to see.
So?
Tell me what you want, and we'll take it from there.
one of the trio.
And why?
Really?
But
Huh?
I could never stop doing so.
Is something wrong with my outfit?
No matter what I
Well,
Look, just
sorry.
so long as you can.
How much?
What I said. But don't worry. So listen. There's an underground. If you win,
There any prize money? All right.
that's what. They're already letting fighters inside. You should hurry. Run along.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
Nothing good. I wouldn't expect a fair fight in this town.
Think we can win it all?
That's one thing I'm definitely sure of.
I appreciate the confidence, just don't get too cocky, okay?
What's this? Team.
Yes, the two of us. I need to get...
All right, team it is. Head to the waiting area down.
Down we go. So, how deep does this thing go, you think? I wonder how many people are fighting. Hey, you're not nervous, are you?
Nope.
Really? You're even more quiet than usual.
Just trying to focus. Like you should.
Oh, that was a terrible video skip.
Oh,
Ouch, what?
I just needed. I hope you got. I don't want to.
Cloud, and please make your.
We're in way too deep to back out now.
You two ready? Try not to get yourselves killed.
Can you quite believe it? I don't think anyone saw this coming. What a completely unexpected turn of events! And the winners of our match are Cloud and Aerith!
Well, that's one win. What's wrong?
The rules don't make.
Yeah, true.
Nah, wouldn't bet on it. Better to expect them.
That's what they call ready to rock. Just remember, try not
Your
to.
match will begin shortly. Please make your way to the gate.
Too early.
It's on you.
Here goes. Tagging out.
Let's do this.
Oh, that was a terrible lackey fight.
What the hell did I just see?
Did I forget to put...
It was 2 against, I don't remember how many exactly, but a lot. But somehow the winners of our match are
I think I forgot to give Thundara all to Aerith as part of my setup here. Because I use it on the next fight. But that's not important. The whole point here is the proof of concept for does running over the tyres constitute enough of a change? So lightning is on magnify. Okay, I must just have messed up.
It's not your.
Oh, you know what it was? I haven't put first strike on Aerith, so she didn't have enough ATB. That was my mistake.
Man,
It wasn't that she couldn't do the move, she just didn't have the ATB to do the move. She will this time.
win it for me.
Please make your way to the gate.
Ladies!
doing?
I'll take care of them. How shocking. Get him!
Why with first strike did she not have enough ATB there? That was appalling.
Lead the way.
Or did I? Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is again pointless. We're just proving that we can fast forward through all of this bits.
Winners of the Corneo Cup, the deadly and dynamic duo, Cloud and Aerith!
The key check here is that if we get to the dance-off sequence and we finish the dance-off sequence and come out without Cloud wearing a sword on his back, then we haven't soft-locked at that point. So my actual fighting capabilities here don't particularly matter. This isn't a speedrun, it's a proof of concept.
It's not even a
Although I'd still prefer to get it right, because it annoys me when I don't. For you who haven't seen my stuff before, I'm a New Game Plus Easy Runner, so that's why a lot of this is considerably quicker than it looks on some other categories.
It's almost disappointing.
Whoa. Not yet.
God, I love Andre.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening?
What the?
Look out!
Come on.
Together.
So tagging out.
Will you be able to put that
One's for you. I'll show you what I can do.
Doesn't particularly matter which spell I use here as long as I get a good one on one of the arms. There we go, so the arm was crippled, it lets us get stuck back in. And that triggers the next phase.
Take the lead.
So it's my... This one's for you.
So we now need to wait and see basically which elemental he changes to and make sure we don't heal him.
This one's for you.
Who wants this? The old switch.
Lightning, so I'm just going to use a Blizzaga.
Tagging out.
Why didn't that cast? Oh, it did, it just didn't kill him. Oh, that's infuriating. So, I probably should have switched to Cloud there and use Aero. And it would have definitely won because that would have been his weakness. But, yep. Because I don't have Aero on
There you are.
Aerith
So,
for
Madam
that
Tyres,
section.
also, big events like the Corneo Cup are pretty
I can see Donnie and Shadow Nobody looking rather confused by me saying in chat that I may have pulled this off. So I really hope I don't disappoint and that this video does record through to completion and that it is the tyres. It might be the slide, or it might be both. If it's both, I'm not sure which is quicker, then going over both or doing the high five glitch. I would need to do some timing testing at that point.
You're here. Just one thing before. How a person. All right. Once you change. All right then. But in the meantime. let me
Not
see,
interested.
let me think. Which is to say, I have a few little.
Oh good, I still got Madam M's quest. Right, that will speed up this wee bit.
Well,
Hang on, if I still get Madam's End quest picking the high-end massage, that's a down key I don't need to press. Okay, it's a down key I don't need to press.
Cloud! Tifa!
Take a deep breath.
I heard Corneo.
Well, I do.
I'll come too! Hey, Cloud! Bro, I can call you bro, right?
Nope.
Just want to say, bro, that I'm totally relieved that you're looking out for Tifa. So, like, how'd you get so strong anyway, bro?
I said.
The way you fight, bro, is like poetry and violence. Bam, bam, whoosh, whoosh. You know? I really wish I could be just like you. My problem is that I tend to well, this is it for me. Call me crazy. Yes, sir.
You again?
Got a letter of a...
Huh?
Yeah, it's...
Who? Well, either way, you're...
I wasn't asking...
Huh? Wouldn't try it if you even think. And that's someone. Or it could wind up... Get it? You're in the Dons. Anyway, you've got... If you're sure you want... But... If I were you...
Look at you all dolled up and fabulous. Where are you headed?
Hey, I see the way you're looking at her.
I was looking to confirm what I already knew.
Hey there, cutie.
Sorry, I can't really say much right now, folks. There's not a lot to say. We just need to go do this, and hopefully, Cloud comes out wearing his really, really crappy dress and without a sword.
Why are we here?
To see the honey. You said you didn't. It'll be fun.
What?
It's pretty rare. Trust me. Come on.
Wait.
No can do. So, Madam M said. So I say we march right up to him, explain the situation.
Good evening. Welcome.
We're here to see Andre.
You must be Mr.
Mr. Cloud.
I've been instructed.
What stage?
The one in the back, sir. Straight through those doors.
I've dreamt of this moment. The honeybee inn.
And here's them chosen by our honored.
Okay, I don't very often actually play this segment, but why not? Let's see if I can embarrass myself. Because usually in the middle of runs we're doing something else, or I'm still researching ideas, or we're going for a bathroom break at this point.
You're a star! Keep it up, Cloud! Work it!
Ah, I messed one up. Damn it. And I messed that one up as well because I'm going to scratch my face. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I love it!
We now skip. And moment of truth, folks. Will Cloud have a sword on his back? Oh, please say no. Please let me be right.
That show today blew my mind.
No sword! I do not see a sword.
I could dance too! How much did you drink tonight? I can't help it. It was amazing.
I done it.
From the start?
Probably not. Did you see their look of surprise?
Well, too soon to confirm. Wait till we get to the end of the chapter. Until I load into the sewers, I am not uploading this to YouTube.
Wow, Cloud.
Oh,
Now that
spoke a
was
bit too soon to him.
Please don't.
We got please don't.
Not a word.
Not even one.
No!
But you're so pretty.
So now the question is... Oh man, questions in my head. Did going over the tyres fix it? Or just going to the park fix it? Because the very first version of this, we had to bypass a barrier wall just between the park and the path back towards Wall Market. Maybe we just need to run past that for the game to reset some memory value. Maybe we don't need to run over the tyres. I will need to test and find out. I love bug hunting. This is great fun. I can see why people enjoy this.
No way.
Here you are.
You serious?
Is there a problem?
I hope you
I
know
still need though to see that this works by getting all the way through to the end of this.
The two of you here for the audition? Second floor, at the very end of the wall. And don't go poking your nose in where it doesn't belong.
So what happens now?
I think they'll call for us when it's time.
This room gives me the creeps.
Now, ladies, listen up. I'm sure you're still feeling a bit woozy, but tonight's audition's about to begin. Head out the door to the left and up the stairs. Come on, ladies, let's hustle.
Alright, guys. Let's do this.
Do you want to do this?
Okay, let's go rescue Cloud.
Corneo's room, right?
Better hurry.
Man, if I find a soft lock now, I'm going to be pissed. We're so close to the end of the chapter.
No surprises there.
And there we go. We did it. So, we just used DSS's Never Ending Fleeing Skip to start this all off. Then Foxy worked out how we get all the way through for the main parts of the skip. Desa and Genji worked out the TV sequence skip, and now we can do it without having to do the high five glitch by entering Forgotten Parkway and coming back out. Well, hey, more time saved. Hope you enjoyed, folks. I'm now going to test to see if my theory about just running back to the park and not even having to go over the tyres works. So we'll see if that happens. And if it does, I will upload that. Cheers, folks. Bye.